Are fans becoming toxic? Today I'm going to give my opinion on this issue. I'm Tommy Bowyer from Movie Rewind, and without further ado, let's get into it. Now, fandoms are a very unique phenomenon, which I would say are a lot more powerful in the modern world than they ever have been before. And there's this often misunderstood myth that fandoms are always united. They are not. I would say all fandoms in the world are divided on certain issues. For example, I'm a massive Spider-Man fan. I have been since I was a kid. And that is a fan base which, in terms of the films, are very divided. I'm a massive fan of Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and there's just as many who are fans of Andrew Garfield's and Tom Holland's, and of course some people who I would say in the Tobey Maguire fandom are very anti-Holland and Garfield and basically do not accept that their films have any merit whatsoever. So it's very easy to kind of say that fandoms are divided, let's say, and in recent years there have been a lot of controversial films which have really divided the fandoms. For example, the Star Wars sequel trilogy, Warner Bros.' Justice League. These are films which had a lot of hype, a lot of attention given to them, and the fandoms were heavily divided over these films, to the point that there were death threats being sent to actors and other fans on Twitter, and that is not acceptable. Threatening behaviour is not acceptable, although I think everyone should have freedom of speech. You should be able to say that you did not like a film and the reasons why. And that is the main point of controversy, how fans who are not happy with the current state of their fandoms are often portrayed by the media as toxic and are often seen as a problem which needs to be dealt with rather than fans which should be pleased. Now, it's very interesting. I got the idea for this video by reading an article by The Hollywood Reporter. I've got it here. I will just read the title. It's a very interesting article. It says, "From Justice League to Star Wars, studios reckon with toxic fandom." And this is the idea. Fans who are not pleased with the current state of Star Wars, Doctor Who, Star Trek, all of these franchises which have existed for a very long time, and some fans have been fans since the beginning, are now being called toxic because they do not agree with the current direction that studios are taking these films. And I think that is a problem. I do believe that's an issue, because when you label a group of dissatisfied fans who have supported a franchise through thick and thin as toxic, you're going to have a backlash. Now, this backlash has occurred in multiple ways, with the Star Wars fandom. The Han Solo film significantly underperformed at the box office because fans were so annoyed about what happened in Star Wars The Last Jedi that they refused to go and see any more Star Wars films, and it had the intended result. The film greatly underperformed at the box office. In terms of the Justice League fandom, there have been a large proportion of fans who have been fighting for Zack Snyder to get his original vision for the Justice League film released, the Snyder Cut. And a couple of weeks ago, fans finally got what they wanted when Zack Snyder's Justice League was released on HBO Max, to quite a lot of praise from fans and critics alike. So that was seen as a great triumph for fans. They were very happy about that. Although since that has happened, the media seem to really be on the attack. They've now claimed that the majority of fans who supported the Snyder Cut were toxic, and it is true. There was a small minority who were threatening people online, as I previously said. That is wrong. It should not have been allowed. Although I think it is wrong to just label all fans as toxic. It is not toxic to have a vision of what you intend a franchise to be. You should not be offended that you don't like a current series of films. In recent years, I've had a look at Tom Holland's Spider-Man films and I've said, they're all right, there are merits. I don't think they're as good as Sam Raimi's films, and Tom Holland is not as good as Tobey Maguire. Now, that is just my opinion. And I have said this online, and I have been called toxic because I do not agree with the current direction of the film franchise. So I think it is wrong for the media to label all fans who do not conform as toxic. We are not toxic. We have an idea of where we would like the films to go. We have problems with the direction that these films are going, and we're just voicing our concerns in a civilized and dignified way. We do not need to be called toxic. If you're calling us toxic, then that's why things happen. So thanks for watching, guys. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe in order to receive great and maybe even improved quality content in the future. Obviously, this might have been a bit of a controversial video, and this is just my opinion. It's not the definitive answer. So if you have another opinion, then just comment down below. It's nice to get a discussion going about these issues. Obviously, it's not worth getting worked up about. You know, if you get annoyed over what the media are saying or what fans are saying, then do what I do, go outside and run around and basically get rid of all that excess energy. I don't know. Freedom. So I will see you in another one. See ya.